Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is a slightly different one. I'm back with a makeover video for you today, but as you can probably tell by the backdrop and the title of this video, it's not actually my space. I'm in my sister's apartment. She's got a really nice space here and we're going to create a bit of a living area by the window. So I'll take you around the room in a minute so you can have a good look at it before, and then I'm going to be transforming the space, adding a little bit of colour and adding some new wall art. And I just want to say a big thank you to Desenio for sponsoring this video. You may remember earlier in the year we actually picked out some prints for the room and I showed you them in a separate haul. I'll link that down below just in case you missed it and if you want to see all of the prints that I'm using in a little bit more detail. In case you haven't heard of Desenio before, they offer wall art online. They have hundreds of trend-led Scandinavian prints to choose from. They also sell frames as well and they will deliver them to your door, which is so handy. They update their collections regularly and there really is something for everyone on there. So whatever your taste is, whatever your home decor style is, there should be something for you on their site. The site also offers a gallery wall tool as well, so if you want some inspiration, you need some help visualizing how your prints are going to look together, that's really handy. And they also ship to countries worldwide, including the US, in 5 days. And if this inspires you to do a little makeover on your place, I have got an exclusive 40% off discount code for you, which is valid until the 26th of November. You can use the code Mr. Carrington and that's valid for prints only, not frames, handpicked or personalised categories. I'll leave you all the information in the description box down below so you can click through and have a browse for yourself. But before we get into the video, if you're new here, do click subscribe. I post new videos every single week. And if you enjoy this makeover, do give it a little thumbs up. Right, time to show you what the room looked like before. Okay, so this is the area that we're working with. As you can see, we have this lovely window at this side of the room, and then we have quite a nice open space, which we're going to try and transform into a bit more of a living area, because this is one open space. We have the bed in here, but this area we're going to try and make feel a little bit separate and a bit more like a nice relaxing living space. We also have this really lovely original feature here, which is the built-in wardrobe. I absolutely love these doors. And then we have this beautiful marble mantelpiece. Nearly forgot what the word for that was then. The fireplace is boxed in and it has the table in front of it, but I'm thinking it would be really nice to do something with this space here. And yeah, just give it all a little bit of a refresh and a tidy up. And this should feel like a really nice living space, hopefully, when we're done. So I'm thinking prints will be going up along the wall here. I've got 3 larger ones to put there. I'm thinking maybe some shelves here because we have this space that's kind of not doing anything. And the phone is in this corner. So I want to kind of figure out how to make that all a little bit tidier and sort that out. So yeah, first things first, I'm going to give the walls a coat of paint. Just going to use some nice bright white, give everywhere a nice little refresh. I mean, it'd be quite nice to pop a colour on one of the walls, maybe even just the panel above the fireplace, but we'll see how it looks once I've painted it all white and we've got the prints in place, and then maybe we might pop a little bit of colour in as well. I'm very excited to be doing a place that's not mine, I have to say. It's quite nice to do a space that's not yours, and also it's quite nice starting with quite a blank canvas here as well. So yeah, really excited to get cracking with this one. So I'm starting off using some Dulux matte emulsion in white. The paint is on, it is looking a lot fresher already. Probably need to do a second coat, but already there's loads more light in here with the white paint, which is looking fab. As you can see, gone onto the ceilings as well, just looking a lot brighter and fresher, and the emergency bananas have been consumed already. It did take a lot of hours to get the room painted. It always looks really quick and easy in these videos, but trust me, it was hours of work to get the walls painted white. I have done a how to paint a room in a day video, which I will link in the description. Next up, I wanted to hang these shelves that I actually found. So these were completely free. They're IKEA shelves and I just found them. Someone was throwing them out when they were moving house. So I thought this would be a really nice spot to use them next to the window to add a bit of interest there. Oh, it's the wrong way. Not to worry, I did screw it back in the correct way around. And then onto the fireplace, I wanted to add a bit of a feature above it. So I picked out some tester pots from Wilko's. Now, I don't actually recommend using these. I should have just got some emulsion paint because they turned out a little bit patchy. So it might be worth going for just a small pot of emulsion if you are looking to do a similar project, because I didn't realise that these aren't actually emulsion in the pots, they are just tester paint, so hence it did turn out a little bit patchy. So I will be going over that on another day, but I mixed the colours together and I was really pleased with the colour that came out, this kind of dusky pink, which I think ties in really nicely to the prints that we selected as well. So yeah, happy with the area and the pink, but as I say, maybe don't use the tester pots to cover an area like this yourself. Next up, it was time to assemble the sofa. I ordered this from eBay and I thought it was a really good price. This was £199 and I will link it in the description box if it is still available for you. It's this really nice dusky pink colour in a really nice velvet finish, and it's quite a compact size as well, so if you are short of space, it could be a good solution for you. On to hanging the prints. I'm sorry about the lighting, but I was doing this in the evening, and I just measured out each of the prints and figured out how I was going to hang them on the wall. I found the Diseño gallery wall feature really handy for this. Next up, I hung some new curtains that I found second-hand in trade. These were £3 for a pair, and they're this lovely linen style fabric with a nice woven design on. I thought they were quite Anthropology style, really nice and an absolute bargain. I was so pleased with them. They fitted perfectly as well. We're doing an upcycle next. We have this old table that needed a good coat of paint. So I'm going on with some Rust-Oleum chalky finish furniture paint in this lovely green shade. And then we also have this bedside table that needed a new coat of paint as well. If this one is still available, I will link it. I picked this up, I think, for under £20, and that included the delivery, if I remember correctly. You can't beat a good coat of paint to transform a piece of furniture and bring it back to life. And one of the legs had got stained, so I thought a solution to that would be to dip each of the legs into this copper paint. I think this paint came from Aldi, and yeah, interesting technique, but it seemed to do the job. Next up, we have another of the prints from Diseño. This is a lovely scene of a girl swinging on the moon, and I have a thrifted frame here to add it to. So really nice gold antique style frame. I just used the mount to measure out the print, which was a tiny bit too big, so I just trimmed it down a little bit, and yeah, it looks really nice in here. So it's nice to mix and match things sometimes. I'm adding some string mirror ball lights that my sister already had, and then adding another of the prints to the shelves, along with a couple of ornaments that I've just collected from around the place that I thought would look nice gathered here. And then we have a drawing that my sister did. I found this in one of her sketchbooks, and I thought this would be a nice addition to the shelf as well. So I'm just mounting it on some old paper that I had lying around, and yeah, pleased with how that turned out in a charity shop find IKEA frame. Next up, we have another charity shop find. It was one of these spice racks from IKEA. I think this was £2. Usually, I think they're £3.50 in store. So really good price for these, and these are so handy. My sister needed a shelf by her sink, so I installed that there for her. And with all of that done, it was time to style up the room. I've added this Poundland DIY table to the corner. And I'm using a basket that I found in Flying Tiger to hide the Wi-Fi box. And I always think flowers look good together arranged in the same colour. So I've got some dried flowers here mixed in with some faux ones from Abigail Ahern. I I wanted to add a bit more colour and interest with this carpet that I picked up from Argos for £40. I'll link that for you in the description as well. It's this kind of faded oriental design in a nice blue and grey tone, and it feels lovely and soft as well. And a really good size for £40. I thought that was a really good price. Next up, we're adding a few pieces to the mantle. So we have the prints here alongside this vintage vanity unit, and yeah, I think that's all come together really nicely. With the paint on the furniture pieces dry, I added some more flowers. These are just ones from Poundland that I've put in a upcycled, well, it is a vase now, but it was a solar light. And here's how the space turned out. There we go. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Do give it a little thumbs up if you did, and let me know what you think of the makeover in the comments down below. Don't forget you can get that 40% off prints with Desenio using the code Mr. Carrington. I'll leave all the information for that in the description box, and thank you again to Desenio for sponsoring this video. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.